Okay. And are you a Baltimore native?
No, I would say far as living all my life here, but not born here.
Okay. And where are you from?
North Carolina.
Okay. Alrighty. And when you moved to Baltimore, what was the scene and the atmosphere like?
Well, I moved here real young, and as I can remember, I came here on the back of a truck with a lot of us children, grandmother's children. The daughters was already here, so we came up with grandmama to go to our mothers. And I remember coming down Pennsylvania Avenue on the back of the truck, and it was so bright. It was just, everything was lit up. All these movies and clubs and people. It was fascinating because I'd never seen nothing like that. Mm. And I was just looking every which way. I just didn't know which way to look. Mm. And it was just seemed like it was a happy time then. Even though it was Pennsylvania Avenue, it looked like everybody was having so much fun.
And was the culture different from where you grew up?
Oh, it was much different because where I came up wasn't nothing but farmland. We didn't even have, lights, and we had outhouses and stuff like that. Mm. So the culture was different. The clothes, everything about, the time was different.
Hmm. So during the civil rights movement, what was Baltimore like?
Well, Baltimore in certain areas, certain places, was almost like it was in the South, because there were stores that we couldn't go in. I mean, we had a few stores. We had Goldberg's, we had the Marts, and a few other stores. But like Hochul Cones and other places like that, we couldn't go in. I could go in, and what I'm saying, I could go in because I had worked there. Mm-hmm. And we would have to go in early in the morning and clean up and do whatever we had to do. And then we would leave back out the back way before they opened the store for the white people to come in. Mm. We was good enough to work there, but we couldn't go in there.
Got it. And so would you say that the civil rights movement affected you directly, considering that you worked and you weren't allowed to go into certain places or allowed to be treated the same as others?
Sure, it affected everybody because it was a thing. It wasn't no equality. In other words, wherever you was at, mm-hmm. It was more like you was beneath white folks. They were above you no matter what. What happened or what was said. Mm-hmm. They would believe them before they would believe you. Mm-hmm. They went to better schools because this segregation hadn't came in or was just ready to come in. Mm-hmm. So we had different schools and everything like that.
Got it.
And they had better, I believe they had better learning because they had the best of teachers. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay, so we're going to talk about something else that's a little bit more sensitive. Where were you when Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated?
I was sitting on the side of my bed. My daughter was about 2 or 3 months old, mm-hmm. looking at television when it came across the screen. And first of all, it was a feeling that came over me that I really can't even describe. It was just so, it was downheartening, the pain of it, it was just so bad. And I can remember saying, oh my God, what's going to happen to the world now?
Okay. And did you know that his death would cause so much chaos here in Baltimore?
I figured it would. Martin Luther King was well loved. Not only by blacks, he was loved also by white people at the time. Right. Because he was a person that was for equality. He didn't judge a person by the color of their skin, as he said in his speech. Mm-hmm. He didn't. He was just for right and brotherhood, people being together, trying to live together and go, equality, go to schools together, mm-hmm. things of this nature. Right. So I knew something was going to happen as soon as I heard that.
Got it. And did you connect with the people who were a part of the riots and understand what their frustrations were?
Well, I can't say I connected with them because I wasn't part of it. Mm-hmm. But I knew people that was part of it, and I understood their frustration. Mm-hmm. When things happen and you have no outlet, we had been down and trodden so long. But the only thing that made it worse is because we didn't realize, some of us, that we were tearing up our own neighborhoods. We was destroying things that was there for us. Mm-hmm. So after the riots, a lot of stores and places where we used to go and purchase wasn't there anymore.
Got it. So life after the riots were completely different than before the riots.
Yes, yes, it was. Yes.
And where you say that there were irreplaceable damage, just things that have never been repaired since then, or you never got the same quality of life after that.
Well, I'm sure the quality, as far as quality of life, is even better now, because now you have better jobs and a lot of us are getting paid more. We have more on an equal level in some instances. But there's a lot of places that was real dear to us that was destroyed, that was never brought back. The Avenue after the riots, to me, was never just the name Avenue, but it wasn't the avenue that everybody held so dear to. Because everybody could tell you a tale about Pennsylvania Avenue and would make you laugh. It wasn't about, like it is now, this one getting shot or this one got hurt. It was always laughter. And if you heard something back then, which you did have a little crime, but when you heard it, it was so seldom till you was kind of shocked by it. So a lot of things didn't come back like they were.
And lastly, what comparisons do you see regarding the 1968 riots compared to the riots in 2015 after the death of Freddie Gray?
Well, I think the riots in 68 was more behind the equality far as us as just black people having rights. Being able to do things that white folks could do. And making us feel like we were human beings.